Hey everybody, I'm here with Mikel Blake from Tech Moms, and we are so excited to have her here. We're going to talk a little bit about the program that they have started to get moms more excited about technology and give them some more options as far as career advancement and education so that they just can do all the things that they want to do. Something interesting, Mikel and I were talking earlier before about just how moms can do anything, and they don't really always believe that sometimes. And I just wanted to share a personal story about how I totally feel that. I went to school to get a business management degree, and then I went back to school to get my MBA after 10 plus years of not being really in the workforce as much as other people. And I hadn't been in school for a while. And I went and I had other CEO level men all around me, and I was terrified. But as I started to work on things, I realized that I can do it. And if I just use my mom skills, work hard, show up on time, I was able to, I got straight A's all through the program. And at the end of the first semester, many of those CEOs dropped out of the program, and the other ones were asking me how to do the assignments. So I just wanted to open with that. I feel so strongly that moms can do anything. And with that, I want to hear more from Mikel about Tech Moms. This is so exciting.
Awesome. Thanks, Emily. Yes, you're absolutely right. So many moms and women feel like they maybe don't have the skills necessary to be successful in a tech career or other careers. And it's just not true, right? Absolutely not true. Like, you have the skills that are most required to be successful, and the technical skills, they will come. You can learn those things, and you already have the skills that you need that are hardest to get. So I really like your story. That's awesome. So Tech Moms, we are a nonprofit, and really our mission and our vision is to help women have the support that they need to have successful careers in tech. Like, that's just kind of boiled down to its basic, kind of core. That's what we're about. But we do this with really, a couple of different pieces. We have our main kind of core program, which is our Tech Moms program. It's a part-time training program that runs 9 weeks on Saturdays usually. And our goal is to help get women kind of the orientation into tech and to help understand what the opportunities are. There are so many, and so they are so kind of broad and far-ranging that there is a fit for you if you want. We absolutely believe that there's a fit in tech for you if you want it. So we want to help you understand what those opportunities are, and start getting some of those basic skills that you need to make that transition. And then I say this, the more and more I do this, the more I believe deeply that the biggest barrier for women to getting into tech is not actually the tech skills. It is much more about a feeling of belonging and feeling like that this is a place for them, and that they have the support that they need to really, get in there and then thrive once they are there. And so that's what we want to be. We want to be that community of support that helps women throughout the entirety of their career, beyond our 9-week program. We like to say, once a tech mom, always a tech mom. Like, once you're in with us, you are in with us forever. And we're here for you, and we want to see you succeed, and we're going to work for you. And we just, we have an active alumni network of women who are doing that for each other. And it's been, so amazing to see this really coming to life and seeing the way it's really transforming the lives of the women in our community.
That's amazing. My sister, actually, I think we talked about her before too. She went to school to be a band teacher, but realized that she liked cybersecurity better. And she has worked for the government. She has jobs where she has to have security clearance, and she can't talk about anything. Super awesome. And now she's a mom with kids, and they are begging her to stay at work. They're making anything work. They're trying to get her to be leadership roles because they just need women, because women, what we're project managers. We can talk to people. We know how to get things done and get things done on time. And so I feel so strongly about that too. That's amazing.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, who better to like protect our cyber world than moms, right? Like who should be making those decisions? Who should be in there to protect our families and our kids and our communities than moms? Like that's what we do. So like I love like when I hear women going into cybersecurity, I'm like, yes, that is desperately needed. And as much as the tech industry in general needs it, cybersecurity especially too. I love that.
Yeah, it's so cool. And I saw that some of your alumni, I watched your video and I cried. I couldn't help it, but I did. I was like, oh no, I'm totally a mom because I'm crying about these moms making it in the world, in the tech world. And I love it so much because they believe in themselves and they have the passion for these successful industries where they're really needed. They just know that they're valued. And they're supposed to be there, because sometimes when you break a barrier, it doesn't feel right at first. Is that right?
Yeah, totally.
Speaking of barriers, I love the company's vision and what you're trying to accomplish. Obviously, it's probably hard. It's been hard for you to start this company. What made this so that you wanted to do this more than just letting someone else do it and you can get on with your successful career?
That's a great question. I think, most, like good kind of company stories come from like founders and their personal traumas, right? Like the personal barriers and the personal things that they're overcoming. And so this was very personal to me. I had been home with my kids for almost a decade and doing the stay-at-home mom thing. And I lived in San Francisco at the time and I was ready to get back to work and I had no idea what to do. I mean, I just was so lost. I was in the heart of tech. I was in the heart of this, thing. And it felt completely overwhelming, completely inaccessible. And I just didn't know, like I had interest. I thought I might want to be a software developer. I liked kind of basic coding that I had been doing, but I just had no idea how to do this. I had no network. I've been hanging with toddlers for 10 years. Like I don't know anybody. So I found a program similar to this in the Bay Area that was helping women get into tech. So I was able to do that. I went through that program, which was so, it was really life-changing for me, which is how I knew that this program would be so life-changing for the women of Utah. Like you said, I got into my career, I was a software developer, I was loving it. And after I kind of had my feet under me, I just felt like a draw. I mean, I was living in the Bay Area still, but I'm from Utah and my heart is here. And I just knew that this whole kind of state from all sides, from the hiring side and from the mom side, and from every angle, desperately needed this kind of thing, someone to help, this untapped resource of women that are highly skilled, whether they understand that or not, right? And that's the biggest kind of barrier that the Utah economy is facing is a labor shortage. And we have this huge untapped resource sitting right here, and so it was just kind of that combination of all those things. I just felt like, I've been through this, so I know so personally and deeply how life-changing it is. And it's, and I know how much this, our state here needs it. And so I was so lucky to find and get connected with my co-founders, Trina Limpert and Robin Scribner, who are powerhouses here in Utah, and had the shared vision and the shared passion for this. And between the three of us, we call ourselves the Three Musketeers because we, just like we complement each other very well, our skill set and our, these things, and we're able to, hopefully make a dent in this kind of, in this industry here.
I love that. I have seen your website. We're going to get to that next, I think. So I'll switch to it. But while I do, I love these Three Musketeers ladies. They are amazing. You can tell that they love what they're doing, that they want to be there, and that they're willing to work hard for moms to show that they can do it. So while we're taking a look at this, would you just walk us through kind of the things that we need to know on your website?
Yes. So obviously this beautiful picture of, this is our graduation for one of our classes in the fall. It's been such, I mean, it really is such a joy. And just these graduations are the day where the women get to present all the hard work that they've done, and they get to celebrate together, and they're kind of starting this new journey. And these women, I mean, just genuinely inspire me every single day. They all have these incredible stories, and they're all doing so much good in their lives and in their communities and in their, surroundings and families. And so we wanted to showcase our wonderful women, front and center. But the website, on the main page, we've got just kind of some information, high level information about the program. That button right there, the apply button, will take you right to our application. So you apply right on our site. There's some information about our cohorts. We currently have 4 running right now for spring. They are full and they're already kind of, off and running. So our next cohorts will likely be in the in the fall. That was like a Freudian slip, because we are talking about wondering if we can throw together one for summer.
Well, let's see if we can get you more ladies, and then maybe
we have the ladies. That was why we want to do it. We have so many people who want to do it. We're just trying to see if we can like secure some funding and those, things that nonprofits are always trying to do.
Yeah.
For sure, fall, we'll have our regular, classes up in fall, and then maybe a teaser for maybe a summer cohort. But so you just fill out this application here. And then, you go through our process. We do a short little assessment and a little interview. The goal is really just to make sure that there's a good understanding of what our program is and what it's about, get a good alignment, answer questions. Our goals, like we really want to help everybody. We're not trying to filter people out of this process. We're trying to just help get people where they need to be and placed in the right kind of cohort and, that kind of a thing. So that's on the website. And then the other thing is, there up at the top, we have our Alumni Testimonials. And these are just some of our amazing women. I mean, I could go on and on with all these stories from all these women. They have such incredible stories. We talked specifically about Dell. She was in our very first cohort back in 2020 in the fall. And she's done such amazing things. She, I can't even probably name all of her accomplishments, even just since then, but she, graduated from our program. She has moved into a full stack development program at V School. She's, I think, almost graduated from there. She's graduating from a master's degree program as well soon. She's doing a dev pipeline internship. She does hackathons, and she wins hackathons. It's amazing. She's always like sitting and she's like, oh, I did this hackathon this weekend. Oh, and my team won. And she's such an amazing just example of the way this can be life-changing for women. And our most exciting and favorite part is she, Dell, and then another one of our alumni, Allie, got together and they reached out and said, we want to help the tech moms have a kind of a next step at experience kind of program, help them keep, building their coding skills. And so they put together Dev Moms, it's under our umbrella, but they're the founders of this, and they're a dev shop. So they take, women who are graduating from our Tech Moms program, and they plug them into a few different roles. They do project management and UI UX design and development and some tech sales, and give them some like real world experience with actual clients, building out projects for them, and they get paid for it. So they're getting experience, they're getting paid. And it's just like, it is just the crown jewel of all of this, seeing our alumni, pull this together and not only just create an awesome business, but then they're giving back to the community as well, which is what we as women do and moms. And so it's just like full circle, right? So we're so excited about this and thrilled for our women to be doing this.
That's awesome. All that I could think when we were going through that was just how employers are going to be so blown away by all of the women, the moms that are applying for jobs. And I think it was you that told me when we were first talking that that these are jobs that moms should have because they are flexible. You told me in one of my favorite quotes, I'm quoting you now, back to you. I'm probably gonna get it wrong, but my favorite thing that you told me was just that you got into the workforce after getting that skill and you were like, where's the moms? This is the perfect mom job because it's flexible. You can do it on your own time. You can do it from home in your pajamas while you're getting kids out the door. This is the area that is flexible. Is that right?
Yes, absolutely. And like, I mean, there's so many great benefits to these tech jobs, the remote work, the flexible work, like you said, higher paying jobs, you know, all of these things, these great benefits of working in the tech industry. And yeah, that was a huge epiphany for me when I first got into my software development job. I was like, oh my gosh, where are the moms? They need to be here. The companies want you. And this is, you know, a perfect fit for, you know, like still being able to raise your family. That was what I could do, right? I would work the hours my kids were at school. I could then go pick them up and take them to soccer and karate and do my mom stuff too. And it, like, it is possible to be able to like build that life that, you know, where your personal life is supporting your professional life and your professional life is supporting your personal life. And, you know, it is possible. And that's what we're trying to help, you know, women succeed.
I love that you said that, because this is something that I just talked with someone else about how more education gives more opportunities, and it helps you be able to do more with your time. So if you, like you mentioned, you get paid more, so you can work less if you want to. You don't have to work. I was telling them about my administrative job. I was consulting from home at first when I started my company, and I was just doing administrative tasks. But then I went back to school and got my MBA, and now I can work 13-hour work weeks, setting up just the strategy for the clients, and then telling you know, my freelancers to get the specific work done. So having a mom job, you know, getting the skills that you need means that you can get paid more and do less, and you can be with your family more too. So
absolutely. Some of our women that come in, that they have multiple jobs, right? Trying to get by. And that's what, like, if you can get skilled up, get that education and get into the right position, then you can, you know, go back to one job, right? That's going to like still be able to support your family, get you the things that you need, you know, that kind of just stability in your life. And it's everything, everyone's better off in that scenario.
That's right. So just in closing, we'll have links to your website, your social, everything connected with this blog article. What is one message that you would like to tell the employers of the world when these tech moms get coming?
Ooh, the employers. I thought you were going to say tech moms. That threw me.
You can speak to both. How about you speak to both?
Okay. I just have messages for everybody.
Yeah.
Another thing that I'm learning through this process is, you know, there's a lot of focus on kind of diversity hiring, and there's much more awareness and understanding for why that's important, which is good. But it still feels like there's a bit of a gap in understanding what it really takes to foster this diverse talent. Mm-hmm. And we are a very high touch program. You know, we do this application, and then we speak individually to every student who comes in through our program. You know, we have all sorts of communication channels, Slack and Facebook. I mean, we are a very high touch program. Mm-hmm. And this particular talent pool requires it. And it is, you know, there's conversations about like whether it should be, there's lots of talks that, you know, directed at women about how you should be more assertive and all these different things. And there is a place for that. But what I would say to companies who are serious about hiring this talent is it takes a little bit higher touch approach. It's not one tap on the shoulder. It's 2, it's 3, it's 5 taps on the shoulder. You can do this. We want you. You can do this. And if you're willing to put in that little extra bit, you'll see an incredible, you know, response. Like, these women are here, like we said, they're skilled and they're incredible employees and they're hard workers and they're all the things that you want in an employee, but they take just like that extra kind of touch, that extra care. And that's that I'm just seeing that more and more. And I wish companies would kind of, you know, understand that. And I think they will, but that's
our approach. Yeah.
Just a little bit more, just higher touch.
I love that you say that, because now I'm getting off on my soapbox. I feel like companies, women, when they get into the workforce, they feel like they have to become a man in order to be successful, but they shouldn't have to become a man. They have talents and skills that they are supposed to bring to any community, anywhere that they are. And so, as you mentioned, I think it's really important for maybe the companies that are serious about having a more diverse workforce to, you know, be more compassionate and understanding of the different approaches that might need to be taken, instead of just assuming that the women need to be assertive or they won't get the job.
Totally. Yeah, I'm with you.
Interesting. I love talking to you. This is so fun. So anyone that wants to find out more about Tech Moms, it's tech-moms.org. And if you're a tech mom, if you want to be a tech mom, go on there and apply right away. And if you're a donor, please donate so that they can have a summer session. That would be awesome.
Yeah. We're always begging for money. We have lots of ways to get involved for volunteers as well. So there's a contact form on the website. So, feel free to reach out at any time. Perfect.
And if you're an employer, I'm just going to say it, get ready because here they come. So thank you so much for your time today, Mikel, and we will see you later. Thanks, everybody.
Really nice to talk to you, Emily. Bye.
Bye.